Hello, my name's Robert Mellor, Treasurer and Church Warden here at St Mary's Anglican, and I'd just like to update you on our current financial situation. Obviously, the Parish Council receives this information each month, and we felt that after the first 7 months of the year that it's appropriate that I update you on how we're going so far. During the 7 months to July, our current funds received, this is an estimate, we haven't got our July accounts fully yet, but the estimate is about $118,800. That's just short of $17,000 a month, which is a good result, and it's up on last year. But it's in rough terms on a weekly basis. We're running about $425 a week short of our budget, and which is about 10%. So we're within about 10% of our budget. The good news is the SRE funds for the first 7 months of the year are running at about $9,500, and that's about $300 above budget. So people took advantage of the tax deduction that was there up until the end of last financial year, but you can give to that at any time during this financial year and receive a tax deduction at the end of the financial year on that giving. I'd just like to thank everybody again for their ongoing giving to the Ministry of the Gospel here in St Mary's. I'd also just would encourage people, if you haven't gone to online giving, about 90% of people were giving online since the first outbreak of COVID, about March last year. But if you're not giving online, could you please consider giving online? The BSB number, if you don't have it, is 062597, and the account number is 10881490. So you can take advantage if you've run into some difficulties or need some help from someone. Give me a call, or I'm sure maybe another family member can guide you through the process of giving online if you haven't done so before, because obviously we were receiving about 10% of our income from cash offertories each week, and we've lost those. But look, the reality was, even before this lockdown, in fact, the shortfall was probably greater in the first 3 months of this year. The other thing I'd say to you is that, look, the shortfall just highlights that the amalgamation, or the proposed amalgamation with St Clair, is a good thing for both churches. It's not just the fact that St Clair Anglican has been running short and not being able to afford a full-time minister, but I suppose we're generally around about that 10% mark short. And the amalgamation will mean that between the two churches together, we'll actually be able to afford an additional worker for about 3 days a week at least. So that's actually positive news. But look, the cash position of St Mary's Anglican hasn't been great over the last month or so, and it's important that we build up a little bit more of a buffer so that as we pay out the cost of wages for Trent and Evan, that we are not short. And at the moment we're okay, but I would encourage people again to continue to pray over our finances and to continue to consider whether you can give any extra at any particular point of time, or maybe if you haven't been giving regularly in the past, that you would pray that God might lead you as to how you might deal with this in the future, and participate in the work of the gospel and the continued proclamation of the good news of Jesus Christ into our community. So I thank you again for your support and ask you for your continued prayers on this matter. Thanks again.